Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome
So,
to the Football Juice. And with me, I have Amar with me.
hey,
Amar, bro. What's up, bro? Amar.
yo, what's up?
What's up, bro? In
Right,
Malaysia sekarang ni, how with
itulah.
CMCO, I think y'all baru announce kan
Baru
today.
hari ni announce hari Rabu start.
Hari ni announce hari Rabu start. So
Hmm.
your work semua okay? Ke macam like your kerja, I mean stop lah for now. Is it?
Yang macam kalau company sendiri banyak yang stop lah sekejap.
Hmm.
Buat sementara yang mana company yang
Hmm.
operation 24 hours macam bank ke apa ke semua still berjalan macam biasalah.
Oh, okay,
Cuma
okay,
kena
okay.
ikut SOP lah. SOP lagi ketat lah daripada tu.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Itulah like because my family everyone is in apa ni? Malaysia juga kan. So
Kat Ampang kan?
tak Shah Alam.
Shah Alam ah, Shah Alam.
Dia orang Shah Alam. So they were saying that actually debat dah biasa kan. Sebab itu dah macam dah biasa kan. So macam biasa kan.
Sebelum ni dah pernah
kan.
Dah pernah rasa.
Dah pernah rasa macam mana nak lockdown apa benda semua. So lepas ni tak payahlah macam nak
Gelabah lah.
kan. Gelabah
Panic buy lah.
Panic buy nak beli tisu lah apa lah.
Orang mudah.
Yalah.
Selalu
Tutup pun kedai tu. Kan?
Ada je. Kedai still operasi macam biasa. Cuma kena pandai-pandai lah. Pandai-pandai
apa ni lah.
Pandai-pandai urus masa lah. Bila nak beli.
Yalah. Ya, aku try to apa ni?
Dah live lah ni. Dah start.
Dah. Kita dah live dah. Tinggal tunggu orang lagi masuk. Okay.
Minggu malam-malam. So battery
Alright. So good to see you guys. If anyone's on the live, I think people will be coming soon lah. So Amar, Cavani, bro, Cavani. Hey, do you watch the? So before we talk about Cavani and Telles,
okay.
Did you watch the international football tak? You watch the
Match.
Portugal versus France?
Oh,
Tak tengok
game tu tak tengok lah. Lewat
tapi
sangat
tengok
lah. Tapi highlight tengok lah. Memang
Pogba
best lah dia
main.
punya.
Pogba main cantik, bro.
Ya, dia dengan France.
So good lah. Aku mengira betul lah dengan Pogba ni. Like,
itulah pasal dia macam toxic pun ada juga kadang.
Ya, aku macam tak faham. Like, he goes to the squad.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes to the squad and then he plays, you know, like he gives his best. Main macam bukan United player lah, you know. So it's really crazy lah, like how Pogba can really transform in just a few days with the France team. Yeah. And then again, United, he loses a lot of ball and it's so confusing for me. Jovin kata let's go. Yeah. What's up, Jovin? Thank you for tuning in. You are one of our regulars on our show, and I think there'll be more people. Hopefully, there'll be more people joining in. But even if there is no people, it's okay. We are here to talk about football. It's something that we are passionate about. Yeah. So we were just talking about France versus Portugal and how Pogba is really different when he's with the squad, you know. And why do you think so, Amar? Like why?
Maybe bila dia dah main international, dia mungkin main betul-betul lah. Dia ibarat macam dia memang captain dalam team tu.
Yeah.
Bila sampai MU, dia macam susah nak captain sebab player tak ngam. Susah nak ngam dengan dia kan. Macam baru-baru ni Bruno ada kes kan dengan dekat dalam bilik persalinan kan.
The dressing
Dia
room
ada
incident kan.
apa? Sirop.
Apparently he fought with Ole or he fought with Maguire. Adalah dia punya berita angin kan.
Tu.
But we don't know. What happened actually? Dia buat apa dekat dressing room?
Rasanya dia macam tak berapa nak setuju lah dengan taktikal yang ada sekarang ni. Macam Maguire kapten yang jenis macam tak peduli apa orang buat apa semua. Macam hari tu kena insiden red card tu kan. Dia
Itu
macam buat
chill
tak
lah
tahu.
bro.
Oi.
Yeah, Maguire is chill gila.
Tu lah chill gila. Memang tak fight langsung.
Yeah. So like macam I don't know what happened to Maguire lah. Some people said because of the Greece punya incident
Okay. Greece punya
Maguire
insiden.
incident, like ever since he went through that incident, apparently his morale, his all these things that the fighting spirit, you know, the fighting spirit is like left him, Maguire. So it's
Mungkin
quite
benda
it's
tu
quite
ada lagi
sad,
lah.
actually. Honestly, it's quite sad lah to see Maguire macam tu kan. Yeah. So yeah, I mean like talking about all this Maguire. Actually, Maguire also like didn't do much if during the I watched the England game. I watched the England game semalam.
Dia main.
Yeah, I watched England versus Belgium kan.
Belgium.
And dia boleh menang. Actually that game England bukan main apa pun.
England tak main betul-betul lah malam tu.
Actually England dia tak main cantik because none
Belgium.
of the attacking guys played. Only for Rashford lah. Rashford main. And then he played I think 2 defensive midfielders. I think apa ni? Mason Mount. Mason Mount main. Foden pun tak main. So Eric Dier main. And then like I think there's a few guys main lah. So like I don't know what Southgate punya apa ni. Southgate ni they say right he's the Ole for England lah. Macam taktik macam tak faham.
Tapi kira Southgate punya taktikal okey lagi lah, beza daripada Fabio Capello. Fabio Capello sebelum ni banyak yang pilih bulu lah.
Betul.
Sebab yang mana player dah tua pun dia still panggil lagi.
Favoritism lah. Dia ada favoritism. Jovin kata apa ni masa kita cerita pasal Pogba. Jovin say it's Kante bro. He frees Pogba and let him do whatever he wants. In United, no one can do that for him. Interesting comment. Yeah, that is something that football Twitter apa ni all of us on Twitter, our football community on Twitter, this is what we've been talking, we what we're saying is Bruno should switch position. Bruno should switch position with Pogba. Okay. And so Pogba will main number 10. He'll main number 10. He'll play like an attacking midfielder, all right? And then Bruno plays the number 8. Okay, deep. Okay, because the France and Portugal game, Bruno actually he played number 8. He played the number 8 role. He main deep. Yeah, he played the deep.
Nombor 10 siapa main lah? Joe Felix
yeah. So they were guys that were in front of Bruno, and then so Bruno actually he does a lot of things. Although he plays from the deep, dia main deep pun he can still pass, bro. He pass and then he can, and because Bruno is the kind that he run kan, dia aggressive. Okay, so because he's aggressive, betul. So I think that might work lah. What you think? I don't know. That might work for our squad. Like switch their position.
Itulah macam sekarang ni Pogba memang CDM kan. Ke macam dia lebih kepada defensif dengan mati kan.
Betul.
Tapi rasanya macam Pogba ni dia lebih kepada long ball. So memang sesuai untuk letak dia center. Macam center macam mana lah. Center midfield macam dia CM, bukannya defensif lah. Dia CDM tapi dia bukan main sebagai mati. Sebab dia lebih pada long ball lah kan.
Yeah, because I think what Ole did is he play double pivot tau. Dia main double
Double pick.
pivot. So he letak Pogba to play alongside with Matic kat bawah.
Ah,
So Pogba mana main defend kan.
dia
Dia
bukan main defend.
dia jenis yang skill. Dia main
Jenis yang
skill.
dribbling.
Dia main skill, he's glitchy and all that.
Lepas tu
So
beza Pogba dengan Bruno dia punya short pass dia, through ball short pass dia memang itu
gempak
dia punya
kan.
dia punya gempak lah. Yang Pogba dia long ball dia lah yang paling ni.
So yeah,
Specialist
exactly.
dia.
That's the thing, right? So I feel like Ole should really change lah. Like I mean, talking about Ole now, right? I think there is also a comment now on Ole already. That's before I show you that comment.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll put it up already.
Adjustment.
Jasmine kan, dia kata pasal Poch. Okay, before we talk about Poch, right? I want to talk about Ole right now. I don't understand why he doesn't want to switch it up. Dia tak nak switch it up during the game. You know, when we play game kan, we play football kan.
Okay.
Because I main kat football, I main futsal and all that. I switch it up, you know, like macam okay, sekarang I play attack. Okay, now if I play attack and it's not working, I will change.
Yeah.
I will change. I'll go deeper. I will tell the guys who is in the middle to go up. I switch position, betul tak? I mean, you play football and then you know, and I mean, we don't stick to the tactic throughout the whole game kan. We try to see kalau dia punya tactic is kalau working ke tak. And then for Ole, he doesn't do that, you know. That he's so stubborn with his tactic. So I'm not sure if he is stubborn or he is trying to dia nak hantar message dekat Woodward.
Betul.
I don't know.
Nampak lah
Tapi
macam mogok pun ada juga.
Macam mogok kat, tapi mogok-mogok ni will cost him his job.
Betul.
And this is going to cost him his job. Meaning like he will lose his job, man. Kalau dia tak tukar taktik kan. Actually the Newcastle game this coming weekend kan. This is match week lah guys, you know. He's going to lose his job. Honestly, I tell you. Jasmine, see in the comment, right? What are your thoughts on Poch potentially coming in? Amar, you go first lah. You cerita-cerita dulu pasal Poch.
Itulah Pochettino ni dia memang dulu kat Spurs pun dia memang okey lah. Dia ambil masa dalam, dia macam Klopp juga. Ambil masa dalam 5 tahun kan untuk product player, macam tunggu masa bila boleh sedap kan.
Yeah.
Tu tengok macam sekarang ni pun Spurs pun dah sedap kan. So Mourinho dah tak kisah dah nak ambil player siapa, sebab kalau tak dapat pun dia still guna player yang sedia ada, yang Pochettino dah bawa masuk. Masuk keluar macam Dele Alli, Harry Kane apa semua. So dia tambah lagi dengan Gareth Bale, sedap lah. Tu macam Pochettino kalau nak jadi masuk MU pun, takut benda berulang yang sama macam mana Ole masuk MU sebelum ni.
Yeah, that's true, you know. I mean, like that is the fear for all of the United fans, kan. So yeah, I mean, hey guys, you know,
akan jadi berulang lah, maksudnya since Van Gaal jadi manager, ganti Moyes.
True.
Masa awal dia dah sedap dah, dia dah simpan player tu, bagi develop macam Lingard, Rashford, Martial, dah sedap dah. Dia tengok dalam satu season dia menang FA Cup tu, kena sack. Macam bot macam scam lah, macam scam lah coach tu.
Yeah, so we see like macam ada cycle kan. It's like a cycle.
Ada
like
cycle,
like a hamster
gambar
cycle, you know. And the thing about Pochettino is, okay, let's talk about football, right? In terms of football, Pochettino is definitely better than Ole. Let's be honest lah. Betul. And tactically and strategy-wise, he's better than Ole. And that is why I think our football fans, especially United fans lah, they are like super, how to say, positive. Okay, Pochettino, he's going to save United. Okay, my thing is, you cannot save United. You cannot save United. Although you're Pochettino, although you're Pep, you cannot, all right? Because if you know all these managers, right, whenever they want to achieve their mission, they will spend. They will spend. Okay. They will spend like how to say they want their
Betul.
specific player.
Betul.
They want a specific player, and they have a timeline. If you don't give me this player, I cannot win you any cup. So Pep Guardiola, these guys are still okay. So the problem with the problem with whole, I mean, the positive thing about Pochettino is if he comes in, all right, if he comes in, he will be able to revitalize the team. He will be able to strategize the team without any signings. So that's the point number two. Like,
Okay.
you
Betul.
get what I mean? So
Betul
that's
betul.
the thing about Pochettino, because he did that with Daniel
Spurs.
Levi. He
Daniel
did that with
Levi.
Spurs, right?
Okay. Ya, betul.
He did that without signings. He brought
Without
them
signing
to
and go to UCL final.
ah. So that is unusual. Not every
Ah.
manager can do.
Betul.
Okay, so but the problem with Pochettino is he never won anything.
Ya.
No trophy. I mean, no
Ah.
trophy for him. Okay, so I think pure football fans, they want Pochettino because they want to see United playing well. They believe that kalau Pochettino gets them to play good football, the apa ni, the win will definitely come eventually. Faham tak?
Hmm.
Like macam
Okay,
they
macam
have
kita
just keep
bagi saingan je lah kat tim-tim yang mana
baik,
duk
ya, bagi
bagi
saingan,
saingan je. Tapi tak
bagi
terjakap
saingan,
sangat.
bagi saingan, tapi mungkin dalam satu season ke dua season we will win. Okay, tapi bukan
Hmm.
sekarang. Okay,
Ya,
so
memang.
that's the thing about Pochettino kan.
Pochettino. Ya.
Yeah, so Jasmine kata he won the Audi Cup. That was like super long ago lah. I mean, talking
Audi.
about any major league cups, right?
Audi Cup is a friendly cup lah.
I think so.
Friendly lah. Pre-season.
This guy trying to troll us. Yeah, so he didn't win any apa ni major league tournament kan. So that's the thing, we are all talking about Pochettino, tapi it's not about really about Pochettino being good, it's really about the whole club. Will they back him? Will they back Pochettino? Can? Will they really give him the players that he needs? Okay, is he going to be here for long term? Sebab kalau jangka masa panjang, memang tak dapat lah.
Susah lah, memang susah.
Yeah, with
MU.
Woodward, dengan Woodward you
Susah.
cannot do.
Sebab tu
with
macam
Woodward,
saya pernah dengar dulu yang masa saya ada perasan yang masa Pep ada ditawarkan untuk jadi coach MU kan sebelum ni. Tapi dia ada kata nak, tapi ada satu masa dia kata tak nak sebab dia dah dapat baca lah yang buat MU ni tak apa nak okey, sebab takut nanti player yang dia nak bawa masuk tak dapat, takut dapat orang lain. So dia decide masuk City pun dah sedap lah dengan owner yang okey kan.
I heard something different, this Pep story. I mean, it's true that Woodward approached Pep, but apparently Pep actually Pep said okay at first, apparently.
Betul.
Dia kata first okay.
Okay.
But then no follow up after that.
Senyap.
This Woodward, dia mana follow up kan? So dia kata, I want you lah. Then like, so Woodward is the guy like he goes to a shop, Woodward is the guy who goes to a shop. I nak apa ni lah, I want this ice cream. Then shopkeeper say, okay, beli lah. Then he's like, tak nak lah.
Orang
is that guy, man.
Deal lah, dia tak nak.
Dah deal lah, like everything, personal terms semua agreed. Then dah dekat nak beli lah, tak nak lah, lari. And then like very funny lah, like I was just telling my friends, like I was also telling my wife, Woodward ni kan. Macam tadi pula, like he goes to like Woodward ni macam ibarat lah, he goes to the manager, manager, what do you want I want to buy
Kit Kat ice cream.
I want to buy ice cream lah. Let's use ice cream example. I want to buy an ice cream Oh, ice cream it's okay lah. I get you water. Then he kata, Tak nak I don't need water. I've been drinking water. No. Water is also good. Woodward is that guy.
Itu
Okay,
lah.
so ladies and gentlemen, if you think
Dia
Woodward,
spin je.
dia punya spin, he will always counter offer you. He never gives you what you really want. Okay, tapi for fans they will say, oh, tapi Ole got his
Target.
target. Hey, what's
Yo.
up, bro?
Sup?
Sup?
What's up?
Apa cerita, bro?
Very fast.
Apa cerita? CMCO.
CMCO lah. CMCO is the bomb lah.
CMCO is the boss, bro.
Bomb.
Apalah.
Memang.
Terkejut lah.
So,
How are you, bro? What's good? How are you?
Okay, not too bad. A bit down sikit lah because of this CMCO thingy.
Yeah, man.
Tengok you punya story banyak yang main golf. Main golf.
Itulah.
Golf.
Itulah.
Golf apa? Dah naik kes lah. Oi.
Nak jadi susah sikit lah.
Golf.
What to do?
Golf
Sorry?
tak payah distancing kan. I mean, golf you don't need to be close. You can be far apart.
Yalah. It's not
Tapi sekarang dah naik kes lah yang golf punya tempat tu.
It's not a big group lah. But there is a case in Tropicana.
Tropicana. PJ.
Oh, okay.
Tropicana over there. About 20 plus caddies all got COVID.
Oh my word.
Yeah,
So
cuak
you guys,
lah.
do you know anyone who has COVID now? Like,
No, not that I know of. My close friends ke family ke tak ada lagi lah.
okay lah. I mean, let's hope that everything is okay lah. As long as
You are in Brunei, bro.
yeah, I'm in Brunei.
Where? Bandar.
This place is called Tunku lah. The district is called Tunku, but yeah.
So how over there?
I mean,
Over there, okay. COVID all.
yeah, everything is manageable here lah. Everything is like managed well. The cases that we have is also all import cases. So it's pretty much yeah. So lepas dia turun daripada dia punya airplane terus kena hantar masuk quarantine. So they know who has COVID also. So it's quite measured and controlled lah.
You mean to say whoever comes all go quarantine lah, regardless lah.
Everyone goes quarantine and they also know who has COVID and has to go to quarantine. So they manage it, yeah, that way.
That's how they should do it lah. I mean, even in Malaysia pun, tapi Malaysia tu lah.
Susah sikit kot. Like dia punya apa ni,
Not
arrival
okay. Yelah, mungkin ramai orang and then
ramai kan.
the testing pun is not cheap now.
Yeah, it's expensive. Dia punya testing kits. Yeah, anyway, we were just we haven't talked about Cavani or Telles yet, but we were talking about Pochettino, bro. Hot news, bro. Pochettino is knocking at your door right now. Carrington punya door. He's like, what's up, Ole? You know, I'm coming at you, man. I'm smoking your seat.
I think he's 1 foot in already lah.
He is there already, bro. You can hear the players can hear his voice already. The players can hear macam, is that Pochettino?
Risau main jeruk lepas ni.
Actually, Bruno apparently Bruno went a havoc during halftime.
Yeah.
There was Pochettino spirit in him, bro. Like, kena rasa. Yeah.
Heard the leak lah, but the thing is when this type of things happen not long lah. His time is almost up because this thing cannot be simply leaked lah. You know.
Yeah.
It must be a mole, maybe the players or whoever, leak everything. Something is not right lah over there lah. Not going as planned.
Yeah, we were just saying, Fahmi, that Pochettino, in terms of football, if you're a pure football fan, Pochettino is definitely levels lah. He's way better than
Bro,
Ole,
it's
and
yeah.
and the players are definitely going to improve. But the thing is, my criticism on this Pochettino is he will also only be there for a short term because of Woodward and Glazers and all that. If he doesn't give any results in the short term immediately, the Woodward is going to do the same thing. That is my only comment lah, because he's definitely going to improve us when he comes. But for a long term, he's not. Yeah, it's hard to be consistent with Woodward lah and Glazer. So
That is great lah. In for me, it's the football is going to be improved because we as a fan we want to see some good football lah.
yeah,
We want to be entertained. Basically, we want to be entertained. So, but we can be there and thereabout. We can challenge, but I don't think we can win the league or the Champions League with the current board lah. Okay, about with this current board, normally if they get a new coach, they will back him in their first transfer market. That's how they do it. Like Social as well, like Mourinho, like LBG. Yeah. So Edward will give him the money whoever that he wants lah. But the second year, that one similar like Social now lah. It will be but in terms of Social, people be saying that he's not back and all. He is back like crazy lah to me in terms of monetary lah.
Definitely
he's been back. Yeah, definitely back because of Bruno, because of Maguire, AWB, etc. So let's see. I just want us to start playing good football. When you play good football, result will come. That one definitely there because this type of our players are not crap basically.
Yeah, I mean, so the only good thing about this whole Pochettino is our obviously people watch our games now. So I don't know how the Woodward he doesn't think like that. Do you know that if you play good football, more people will watch your game and more money you will get? I'm not sure how they measure this kind of things. Macam terapa lah. Like if people don't watch your games because you play boring football and you're always losing, don't you lose money? And aren't you worried about that kind of thing? So I don't get it, like how the board, they don't think about getting the right manager and getting the right players and strategizing and having a good football system.
Who's that's the thing. Who is advising them? That's the problem.
Tak ada orang, mana ada?
Maybe Ferguson advises them. Maybe Bobby Charlton advises them, but they're not in a position where they have power to do so, to act on it or they just can advise. It's up to Ed and the board to really, decide on whether they want to take up their advice or not. We don't have any football structure. That's the thing. We have our football structure is only on the pitch, and our recruitment. Our recruitment is so bad to me lah. I don't know whether the recruitment is bad or our recruitment is good, but in the end, Woodward buys somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just telling what's his name, Amar, that Woodward is that guy. He goes to the manager and say, "What do you want, bro? You want ice cream? You know what? I'm not going to give you ice cream. I'm going to give you an apple." Then the manager is like, "No, I want ice cream. No, an apple is also good, because it keeps you healthy." Then like, dude, I want ice cream. Why did you give me? No, you have to. I bought apples already, so you just eat apples, okay? Because apples are cheaper, and but in this case, Edward was like, I bought the most expensive apple for you, so you just enjoy this, So Edward is that guy.
But another thing is that we don't know we don't know. I'm not defending Woodward. It's just that we don't know what he has at his disposal to do his job. We don't know
True.
the circumstances behind. Okay, let's say I want Sancho. It's 120 million. If the club cannot buy, then the club cannot buy. If the club don't have the money, then the club doesn't have the money. You know, get it or not?
That's
Because
true.
I think if the club has the money, I think they would just go for it. Because
Oh, yeah.
Sancho made perfect sense because in terms of footballing and also in terms of commercial. People will buy the GC like crazy, bro. Now they want the club wants to appease the fan by getting Cavani, okay, but giving Cavani number 7, it's like, yo, bro, you are clueless, man. People want Sancho. Some fans are already buying jerseys with putting Sancho's name on it, with number 7.
Yeah, they all went ahead.
Menyesal.
They all went ahead. That was crazy, man. They all went ahead and print.
Sebab dia
So
orang dah expect macam Sancho ni nak akan datang kan.
yeah, macam dah confirm 99% masuk.
Mungkin last minute ke kan.
Yeah,
Quite
but
bad lah,
still, we don't know what Edward has on his hand to work on this deal. Maybe because Woodward is also employee of the Glazers, If the Glazers say no, what can you do? What can Woodward do?
Yeah, that's true.
That is in terms of transfer market lah. But for me, if I'm at Woodward's shoes, in his shoes, I will get the DOF first lah. Because I know that I'm not capable of doing this. I'm not capable of doing the footballing side of things. So better I get someone who is good, to manage the footballing side. But also in the other hand, maybe Woodward thinking that if I get a DOF in, then I need to give salary to him. So less salary for me. I don't know. All these things take into account. If that is the case, then he's not the guy for the job lah, because he's not in it for the football. He's in it for the money. So which is wrong.
Yeah.
Tapi bisnes dia okey kalau bahagian bisnes kan.
Yes, tu kata bro. Kalau dia we put in, letaklah dia dekat CFO ke apa.
Lebih pada
CFO is like, it's like you are demoting someone lah. If you demote someone, you will feel your ego akan tercalar sikit. You turun pangkat kan.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about our club, right? That's the thing about our club. Who is actually managing the like, who has to be a CFO? I mean, we say the Glazers, but Evra also said the Glazers also don't know anything because Woodward is the one who tells them what they need to know. So
the thing about the Evra thing, right? You watch the 20-minute IG video, right?
I did. Yeah.
You remember in that video he told all the fans that
Avram.
His name,
Avram. Yeah.
Avram Glazer really love the club, etc. Blah blah blah. I don't know whether
confusing, man.
I don't know whether I want to
jaga.
But itulah. If katalah dia sayang sangat club MU, dia suka sangat MU, so he just needs to step in and just say that Woodward get a DOF now, all those things lah.
Sebab itu tugas dia, bukan tugas dia.
Tugas apa?
Yang nak untuk cari DOF tu lah.
Memang bukan tugas dia, tapi bagi aku Glazers just should have told Woodward, go get someone now.
Betul.
Go get someone now. You want to be a CEO? Fine. But get a DOF now. You are not doing good right now because Edwards already at the club 8 years. 8 years, 4 managers. 4 managers, 8 years.
2030.
Soon is going to be 5. In 8 years, I think only 3 times you are in the Champions League.
Yeah. That's really
bad.
That's bad. For United, that's bad. Yeah.
For United quality, that's right. Because under Ferguson, we were there for every season.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Don't know lah.
Tak tahu lah. This Daniel guy say kat bawah ni kan. He said,
speaking as a Spurs fan, the run The run to the Champions League final was damn lucky lah.
Pochettino.
First.
Yalah.
Hey, I can't lie, man. That's true. I agree with him. But
Football need luck, man. Football need luck. You see what you want. Even Liverpool got lucky, really lucky.
Game Spurs tak jadi tu.
Correct or not? The Liverpool they call it, the VAR decision, the penalty, a lot of things. So you need to be lucky to be good, because football doesn't, football works that way lah.
Especially in knockout tournaments lah. Especially in knockout tournaments, right?
Yeah. The most what impresses me most about that Champions League is that because he did not sign anyone.
Yeah.
He did not sign anyone. He just uses what he has, and then semi-final he met Ajax, right? Yeah. You remember that Ajax? That Ajax was very, very good. They took out Real Madrid. They took out.
Yelah, orang expect final Ajax dengan Barca, kira Johan Cruyff punya.
One of the big teams as well. They thumb Real 4-1 lah, bro.
Yeah.
And then Spurs was behind by 2 goals, right? And then they scored 3 in the second half.
Yelah.
Who's the guy?
Lucas Moura.
Hat-trick.
That was impressive lah. That was impressive because he still maintains Champions League spot, and also he gets into the final by not spending anything. And he improved players. He improved Son. He improved Kane. He improved
Dele
Alli. Kieran Trippier is one hell of a wingback, bro. Seriously, I tell you.
But
Trippier.
Dia main Atletico lah.
I really didn't like him yesterday for the international game. I don't know what he
Maybe
did.
now
England and main macam I don't know what they main.
Southgate is just like Ole lah, fraud.
Fraud FC, bro. This one.
Yo, England currently now, England setup, they have this is currently the golden generation, and they have a lot of players, man. They have a lot of very, very good players. Yes, Grealish, man.
Prospect.
Grealish.
And I don't know why he didn't even play yesterday. People were ranting lah, like why didn't you choose Grealish over,
Siapa yang main?
over apa dia punya nama dia? Mason Mount
Semua.
something like that.
But I think that one also international games in between seasons there's politics also. The manager will say don't play him only one game, do not play him 2 games DC lah, because you need to jaga also lah. Things and you tak boleh nak salahkan Southgate juga kenapa dia tak bagi Grealish main lah. So that one you have to understand lah.
Saya kalau Grealish main banyak lah gol.
Fitra, Grealish was so good.
He's intelligent. Yeah.
Actually, I wanted him more than Sancho the other day.
Betul.
I wanted him more than Sancho.
80 million, right?
He can play on the right, he can play in the middle, he can play on the left.
Aston Villa bagi harga 80 juta kan.
Yeah, that's the thing, 80. But 80 now, if you look at him, it's like 80 je, bro.
Okay lah. Okay bro.
Okay lah. That's the current rate lah.
Daripada Maguire lah.
English players.
Boleh bayar 80 Grealish.
English
Kalau you boleh bayar
players,
Grealish 80, you boleh bayar lah. Kalau you boleh bayar Maguire 80, Grealish masalah.
Sayang.
And the whole English players price tag is just like that lah. I mean,
inflated lah. That one inflated.
Yeah, if you play well, the clubs know that you really need the player. They will put in a price tag for you.
Yeah, bro. Bro, AWB 50 million. What the hell, man?
You tengok that one AWB. He can't even cross properly. He's 50
He can't
million.
even crossing is something that you can improve. I think you can do drills to whatever. But he is technically not good. His first touch, his way of his body movement, dia macam kelang kabut sikit bila dia pegang bola.
Banyak goyang lah badan dia.
I just don't understand.
this season he's worse, you know. Last season he was actually okay, walaupun dia kelam kabut, tapi dia punya bola dia, like his accuracy of passing is there.
Yeah.
Short passes
Short pass.
because Ole didn't play him attack last season, more on the defense side. So he had a lot of support in the middle. So he just passed to whoever is in the middle. Then his passes are accurate lah. But at some games, right? At some games, I really enjoyed his gameplay. I always felt like, oh, he's going to get dispossessed or he's going to lose the ball. But actually, he managed to hold the ball surprisingly. Tapi dia punya technical, like what Fahmi said, right? The technical part of it, that the composure is not there, you know. So you always feel like debar-debar lah. This guy, he gives me nerves like every time he gets the ball, like he's gonna lose it. You
can see whenever our backline starts to pass to Shaw, start to pass to AWB, okay, the opponent will start to press. They will start to press. The opponent will start to press once the ball is at AWB and Shaw and also Pogba. They will just go and press because they know that this fella is not technically gifted, so he cannot maneuver his way out of tough situations.
That's right. Yalah.
Dia akan jadi gelabah lah bila dah kena beza.
Dia betul lah. I think the most our defense, our back four is the most gelabah. I tell you, in the whole league, we are so gelabah to the point that we are, they can do all kinds of passes in the penalty box, bro. Like Bailly also, Eric Bailly, he's good, but I don't know whether he panicked or what, but he go and do the kind of passes to Maguire and you know. And you see how Luke Shaw gelabah juga. He took a centre back position, and then Maguire had to press him, had to pin him down, bro. And then you see
why is that? Why is all kelang kabut? Why? I don't get it. I mean, why suddenly all kelang kabut? Sebelum ni, we had the third best defense. We kept clean sheet for a number of games. And then Maguire and Lindelof last season leading in defensive stats, etc.
Dah nampak lah.
What happened?
Yeah. So
something is not right happening lah.
Right. Yeah. So I went to do a bit of reading on that. You know. So I had the same. I mean, I still believe that we have one of the better defensive individual players. We do. Okay, but apparently last season when we got the third best defensive, all that is because Ole played a lot of back five. He played a lot of back five because he played a lot of kalau back five memang you put one barisan of defenders there and everyone defended. Macam penting kan. Everyone is blocking the ball. Everyone is standing there. So whenever we played that, we actually defended well. And a lot of games we actually sit deep and then we hit on the break. And whenever we play that system, whenever we play that kind of football, we tend to actually defend well lah, because we soak up pressure and then we hit them on the break. Okay, but I realized that Ole also has changed a bit of his tactics this season. Okay, so he has he has given a lot of freedom to Bruno Fernandes. Okay, he has given a lot of freedom, which is not wise also. And he let Pogba, who is now dah balik dari injury, from his injury thing and all that. He let Pogba to play. Yeah, he his corona and injury, because to be honest, a lot of the most part of the season last season, okay, Pogba didn't play. Okay, Pogba didn't play. Okay, so when he came back last season, he only played 2 matches? Yeah, 2, maybe tak banyak kan? 2 matches I think he played.
So banyak.
Correct. So we didn't feel the impact of Pogba. Alright, but he played well.
Two matches when? When was that?
I think he played one in December. I think that was, I think he played one
First
in
round ke?
December, and then first time he injured, he played one in December. I think Aston Villa, or I can't remember what was the
Time
match.
tu
Meaning
memang
like you
Bruno
guys
pun
in the
tak ada
comment
lagi.
box. Bruno pun tak ada lagi kan. So
Time
squad
tu
McTominay and Fred played. Okay.
time tu kita
So
tahi kan bro.
Yeah.
teruk
Ah.
memang teruk. Then after
Because
that he got injured again. After that he got
Yeah.
injured again.
Hmm.
So he got injured again, and then they brought Bruno. And then Bruno came, and then Bruno was playing like he was really proving himself lah. Okay, and then Fred played, bro. So Fred played that pivot, that pivot. The Matic so was playing crap. Okay, so Fred played, and Fred actually played really well.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Fred played really well,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
all that really helped the defense because Fred, he knows
Yes.
how to do a breakout play. He knows how to
He's
intercept.
mobile. He is mobile, bro.
He's a
Dia
CDM that is
macam
mobile.
disumpak zaman dulu.
Dia,
Berlari.
dia mobile gila. Dia you want him to cover anywhere, he'll go.
Yeah, so when
That's the
so that's the thing. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
continue.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like it is different now, right? You know why we play like this? That we play so messy. Everything is misorganized because Ole has changed his tactics when he wants to include Pogba. He has to include Pogba because if Pogba is another thing lah. If Pogba doesn't play, he's gonna leave, bro. He was gonna leave. He's gonna leave anyway, but Ole wants to keep him. I tell you, Ole wants to keep him. Okay, but okay, he doesn't want to lose him. But he knows Ole also. He knows that Pogba also wants to go. So he really wants to maximize Pogba. The problem is it's not working because he put Pogba as a CDM. Okay, he put Pogba as CDM. He benches Fred. He let Bruno do whatever he wants to do. Look at how crap we are playing right now. Everything is in a mess. Everything is in a mess right now.
You remember when he first came, he said that he wants to build the team around Pogba.
Betul.
Ibarat
You
macam
want to
box
build
captain lah.
Yeah, if you want to build a team around him, you should put him where he is best. Meaning to say, as the most forward midfield. When he first came, he did that. Pogba was playing further up. And then who was at the back? I think was Fred and McTominay, I think. So at that time, Pogba was really scoring, assisting games like crazy. But now, and then when Pogba got injured, he put Fred in when the time was really rough for us. We not get a lot of wins. We drew a lot of games, but Fred was the outstanding performer.
Absolutely.
Yes, correct. And then he bought Bruno. Once he bought Bruno, and then things changed. And then at that time when he brought Bruno, Pogba wasn't still in the team. And then everything goes into Bruno because Bruno was playing as an attacking midfield. So maybe he don't want to disrupt that Bruno linking up with the attackers. So when Pogba came in, he just put Pogba behind Bruno or something like that. But now it looks like Pogba is playing a more deeper role than Matic. That's a problem.
Which I don't understand.
I don't get it. Why you put contoh you ambil Paul Scholes you letak belakang. Paul Scholes masa muda, bro. Macam Pogba sekarang muda. Paul Scholes muda you letak belakang. Jadi apa?
You cannot. Tak
boleh.
I don't understand.
Kalau umur dia 32, umur dia dah 33, you nak letak belakang, letaklah belakang, tak apa.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's the issue with our squad lah. I mean, like, I don't see if he I tell you, I give you a guarantee. If he plays the same thing this weekend with Newcastle, we are gone, bro. He loses his job next day. He loses his job next day, bro. I tell you.
I'm targeting this next 5 games. He will go after the 5th game lah.
Maybe lepas Boxing Day ke? Memang dah jadi trend.
No. Aku rasa normally dia nak ambil manager baru dia akan ambil manager tu time game tu akan senang-senang sikit, bukan game susah. So lepas these 5 games, after this is Newcastle, right? Newcastle, and then PSG, and then Chelsea, and then Leipzig, and then Arsenal, correct? I think after Arsenal, if he if he loses all, or even loses 80% of the games, then he's out lah, I think, because I don't think United want to jeopardize the season early on lah. We cannot wait. We cannot wait. We cannot wait until it's in the middle of the season where it is hard, very hard already to catch up. If you want to do it now,
Yeah.
and we know that you want to do it, we know that you want Pochettino, just might as well just get him.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be very interesting lah. The other thing I was sorry.
I don't want to. I really don't want to disrespect Ole lah, because Ole
No
is a
lah.
legend. I watched him when I was very, very young. You know, all those things. So I don't want to disrespect him. But
Yeah.
if he's not good, then he's not good lah. You know.
He was never good, you know. I mean, he was never the guy. But I mean, as fans, we must have feelings for the club, and we do have feelings for the club. So during that time, we really support lah. We still do support him. Honestly, in the deep inside our heart, we always wanted him to win, and
Of course,
we always want him to win. In fact, this Newcastle game, you know, if we can, we want to thrash Newcastle because they thrashed us, bro, last time with the Longstaff brothers. I really hated that game, bro. That one, the Longstaff. Yeah, macam we played well, you know, that game.
You think so? We played so bad because I remember Pereira also played the game. Ayo, I said.
We played well for first 15 minutes or something like that. Then after they scored, then we crumbled lah, bro. We really we stressed out, and then we okay, I want to balik already. So we play like that, kan? Like first 10 minutes, okay, 15 minutes the max lah. After that, okay guys, everyone will just will just exit. They just exit the game just like that, and then I don't know what they play, freestyle lah. After that, siapa nak main lah.
Freestyle lah. Hey guys, you go do what you want to do, bro.
You all want to do, you know what? We are losing anyway, you know.
Kalah pun tak apa lah.
Sad lah. Memang sad, really sad. Okay guys, you guys at the YouTube, you guys at the comment box, you know, if you guys have any thoughts or questions on what we've been discussing, and we're gonna go to the players now. We're gonna talk about Cavani and Telles right now. So it's gonna be really interesting because obviously these are the kind of players that they will fight for the team, and been
Sorry. Talking about who? Cavani, is it?
Cavani and Telles, yeah. So these are the kind of players that will fight for the team, and even for Telles, I mean, I've not really followed his career, but
No.
I've heard some of his interviews. So what's funny was after they signed him, you know, and then I think the interviewer asked so do you want to are you looking forward to play in the Premier League? Then he said you know, I heard there is this guy called Andy Robertson, you know, but the thing is I've never heard of this Andy Robertson, so maybe I'm here to take over his position or something like that. So wow, this guy, man. Big guy,
Cannot be he doesn't know that guy lah. He
troll, bro.
He bakar ni.
Bro, I don't know what to say, man. Everyone was retweeting it, and the guy immediately got attention lah. So I like this kind of things lah. I mean, they have that kind of arrogance. You need that kind of arrogance, you know. You play for United, you need to tell everybody shut up, man. I play for United. I'm the best in the world, kind of thing. Yeah. That's why I tak puas hati when Pogba go and say that my dream is to play for Real Madrid. I'm like, dude, you're in the best club in the world, man. What you talking about,
man? One day lah.
The Pogba, everybody knows that he wants to go there. But for me is, okay, shut up lah. Don't need to say it now. Just don't say it now.
Yeah.
We don't need it now, bro. Please.
Yeah, we
With
don't
all
need.
the things that been happening, we don't need now. So
Yeah,
please don't lah. You know.
and it's so, yeah, it's so crazy lah. Yeah, it's just it's mad that how he does. He says like, oh, there is no renewal of a contract. Ed Woodward didn't speak to me. There's nothing about that.
Aduh.
Oh, I'm like, dude, you don't have to say all that. You could just say like, I'm here just to focus on the game today. I'm just focusing on my club. So if there is anything, I will update you lah. You could just give a basic answer like that. But you go and say lah, my dream is to, yeah,
But
this
maybe,
guy.
but maybe that is a tactic for him to actually, uh, apa, to make Edward Wood move his ass lah in the contract negotiation thing lah.
Oh.
His his contract actually he has an option for another year, correct?
Correct. They can trigger. They can trigger another year. That's why United is very chill about it. But apparently, that's why they chill lah, because they
Yeah,
can trigger it
yeah,
anytime. So if they
yeah.
can trigger another year, so he will just be here, lor. I mean, like, yeah, could be a strategy,
But
but you
but
all must be.
if you look at it, I mean, do you blame Pogba for wanting to go to Real Madrid now? I don't blame him, man.
I don't blame anyone who wants to have an ambition. However, I don't get when you think you are too cool, for the club, and you feel like, oh, yeah, I want to leave lah because I'm good and I know they want me
The club
also.
is like crap nowadays, man. The club is crap. So
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't
that's
know,
how
like,
it's been lah. That's how it's been
I,
lah
I
for the
expect
past
I expect
2 years.
everybody to be like under Herrera, bro. That's my problem, I think.
Under Herrera, he's like that because of Bielsa, because of fucking Bielsa. That's why he's like that. Passion like crazy. Kerja keras.
Herrera.
Bielsa was his coach at Bilbao.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
Atletico
masa tu
Bilbao,
kalau kau
bro.
ingat bro, ada satu season tu United masuk Champions League. Ini under Ferguson United masuk Champions League.
Okay.
United
Dia
terkeluar
kalah
daripada Champions League, dia masuk Europa. So masa United masuk Europa, United kena lawan Athletic Bilbao. Game tu, Man United kena belasah dua-dua leg. Kena belasah. Memang MU tak boleh main langsung. Aku ingat lagi game tu. So masa aku ingat tengok game tu, aku cakap, siapa manager tim Bilbao ni? Who is the manager? So Bielsa. So that name stuck with me until today lah. I was like, wow.
Until today, he blasa, bro.
Because that football at that time, that football was unheard of lah. Macam tak pernah tengok lah. Macam, what is this?
Apa benda kan?
Yeah, he's the pioneer of the pressing, the modern pressing game. Honestly, he's the pioneer of the modern pressing game, the proper European pressing game. Yeah. So all the Pep, the Pochettino, they all learn from him one. They all learn from him the kind of press.
And then these German people they tweak it a bit lah. They tweak like Klopp, right? He tweaked from Bielsa's tactic lah. But the thing lah, Bielsa is, I've watched. You can watch the Leeds documentary on YouTube. They call it they call it Take Us Home. So it was the first, the documentary is 2 seasons. The first season is when Bielsa took over. The second season was when they wanted to go for EPL.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can really see how Bielsa is lah. And in that particular documentary, they showed Daniel James.
Oh.
Okay, Leeds wanted to buy Daniel James. Daniel James is already at the stadium. He's already had his medical. He already signed the contract.
Correct.
He already signed the contract, bro. Because but the Leeds did not get the green light from the club, Swansea yet. So they cannot make it official. But he signed already the contract.
He always wanted.
Bielsa wanted James like crazy. If Bielsa wanted James, so Bielsa must see a quality in that club. Keren lah.
Yeah, I mean only like true, how to say, like true a manager or true football people can actually you can really see that lah, the
I
potential,
bet
because
if he
honestly,
goes
yeah,
to Lisa, Bielsa will coach him until he is good.
yeah, only
Unlike
a true
Pele.
football, yeah, it takes a
No,
football person to scout like that lah. Yeah,
I can't wait when the day Pochettino comes, and I can't wait to see Daniel James, AWB, Maguire, all these guys improve. Seriously, I tell you, Martial, the Rashfords, Greenwood under
yeah.
Pochettino will be crazy, bro. Will be crazy.
Yeah, because Pochettino, he doesn't. The only thing of Pochettino is he doesn't play the flanks. He likes to press the midfield. Like, he used the midfield a
Yeah,
lot,
yeah,
so he might actually play all three of them: the Van de Beek,
yeah.
Pogba, and Bruno. He play all
His
three of
flank
them in
is
the
the
number.
yeah. His flank is the wing backs lah. So he
Yeah,
needs to have a very good wing backs. If he has good wing backs, then he can play. So
yeah.
I think Telles is good
Telles.
already. Just that on the right, maybe he needs to coach AWB in a certain way, in a different way, so that he can improve
Yeah.
as well. Or maybe that's why the club did not even sell Dalo. Maybe they have sounded Pochettino have sounded the club saying that, hey, Dalo, you don't sell him, you make sure he comes back. I
Loan,
want to use
man.
him later.
Loan,
Yeah.
loan.
So
He was
Dalo he
only
did not
loan.
sell. Okay, Dalo is a very good attacking fullback. He can dribble
Yeah.
past people, he can cross. But the problem with Ole doesn't use him because he cannot defend.
Dalot.
Yeah,
He cannot defend.
Dalo is actually good. Like, actually, he's very good. Like, in terms of his technicalities, attacking
Yeah,
technicalities,
yeah.
he's actually good.
Dribbling dia.
Ada dia punya dribbling dia kan. So masa dia dribbling tu, he can take on players. He's the kind of guy, he can
Yes,
take on players. Like, he will
yes.
Dia
berani.
boleh
Yeah,
main
he berani.
flanker lah.
Dia boleh
He's like
main.
a winger.
Actually, he's like a winger.
Yeah.
He has a bit of speed like a winger. But the only thing about him is his crossing is also not so good. But he is like that's why for me it's like Dalo has a potential to become a winger. But we, like I said lah, like Ole played him in the defense as a right back and all that. All those are really bad decisions lah. Really, really bad decisions. I don't know. I don't know why we do these kind of things lah. But
Harap dia
there's something
balik lah.
fundamental. Apa dia?
Harap dia balik lah Dalot tu.
Yelah, balik. Kalau balik kena manager baru bro. Kalau manager lama tak.
Tu lah.
Kalau
tak
manager lama,
kena loan
kau
lagi.
bawa dia balik pun tak, macam tak ada function kan. So
He will never play lah.
yeah, I mean that there has to be something fundamentally different. Okay, anyway, coming back to Cavani, bro. Amar, what do you think of Cavani? What will Cavani do in United? Would you play him? Would you play him? Would you replace Martial and you play him Martial's number 9 position, or would you take Mason Greenwood's place and put Cavani there? And I don't know. What do you think, Amar? You tell us.
Cavani kalau letak ganti Martial boleh main wing kan. Dia biasa
That's
main wing
true.
kiri kan.
Yes, left.
Wing kiri.
But then that means Rashford will have to leave.
Rashford. Kalau Rashford kena jadi backup Martial lah kalau Martial main. Kalau yang belah kanan tu memang Greenwood lah, tempat Greenwood kan. Greenwood dengan James.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that Greenwood will gonna get benched, man. This season he's gonna get benched soon. I have a feeling lah, strange feeling. Yeah. But yeah, I mean you were saying.
Tu kalau tak faham macam mana. Tak boleh nak agak macam mana Cavani boleh masuk lah kan. Padahal
Tengok Amar pun pening. Kenapa MU ambil Cavani? To me okay nak ambil Cavani, but it doesn't jive with what Ole wants to do.
Betul.
Yelah.
Ole wanted fast moving forwards, blah blah blah, who can play interchange, blah blah blah. Cavani is fast, Cavani has work rate, but Cavani, if you know Cavani, Cavani is a striker where he's the last generation of this poacher type striker. like your Nistroys, like your
Yeah.
poachers. So
Betul.
he needs good service. He needs crosses. He needs, he needs all that. If that doesn't happen, he cannot play. He's not
Yeah.
like Martial. He's not like who? Like Thierry Henry ke apa ke,
No. It's not.
where they can interchange play. They can move around. All those things. Cavani is not that lah.
Yeah.
Tak tahu lah.
Kat PSG, he is still the all-time top goal scorer. He has 200 goals in 301 appearances. One goal in every 114 minutes. That means
Yeah,
one goal in every game, bro.
Yeah. That
You know
that
who
that
is-
record that record
Sorry?
is good lah.
Yeah, the record is good.
Because
And guess who is playing on his right? Mbappe, bro.
Di Maria sok bola.
Bro, Di Maria
Di
and
Maria.
Mbappe, bro.
Di Maria jenis sok
Mbappe.
bola kan. Sedap.
And then the left back, who is the left back?
Neymar.
Left back.
Apa left back? Siapa
Left back.
left back PSG? Oh, I lupa lah.
Lupa dah Marquis.
The former Barcelona player, what's the name?
Dani Alves,
Marquinhos. Apa Daniel kan? Marquinhos apa?
Bukan. The Argentinian. What's his name?
Ya, lupa lah. Marquinhos is now
Marquis
the
kan
center back.
Center.
Defense, right?
Center
Center
back.
back, right?
No. Dia
Bernat.
Bernat. Frank Bernat.
Yeah. That fella, terror.
Bad boy, bro, that one. Bad boy.
Bad boy, terror dia.
Yeah, so you get this kind of fellas on your squad, obviously lah, your service, like what Fahmi said lah, your service has to be good. So in United, the squad that I see today, right, who do you think like can give a service? Because I really feel if Greenwood, I tell you the truth, if Greenwood doesn't up his game and become like a winger-esque striker, it's really hard for him to be in that position because Cavani is definitely going to change some tactics. Cavani is going to come and he will ask for crosses, and the only way for Cavani to score if they do well their set pieces, they do well their crosses, and it would have made sense if we gotten Jadon Sancho, but obviously Sancho is not in, all right. But apparently they brought some youngsters. I'm not sure if the youngsters will ever play the first Pelestri, apa nama dia? Facundo, yeah. So these guys are, I watched his compilation. He's young lah. Very green, very raw. So in terms of crossing the ball and all that, you need a proper winger, proper left back and all that. So the only connection that comes to my mind is maybe Cavani is going to take Mason Greenwood's place, okay? And Telles will play, and he will play the wing back position. That means he's going to cause a lot of trouble from the left position. So meaning like Rashford will play a bit deeper, and he will allow Telles to run, to apa ni dia panggil, overlap. He will allow Telles to overlap and then cross from the left and then get Cavani to enter from the right. So let Cavani do the late run, because I know that Cavani likes to do the late runs, and he does the late run by running at the back of the defender, the blind spot, and like the defender punya blind spot, and he do the
surprise
kind of late runs. Dia boleh buat surprise runs at the back. And Cavani loves the kind of balls lah. The kind of crosses. So if Telles, yang aku faham ni, trying to build a logic here. So you guys in the comment box, you guys can also share your thoughts. But this is how I think it will work. This is how I see they will add value, is when Telles overlaps the game and actually cause problems by crossing the ball to Cavani. Cavani plays in the right. Because, that's how I see it lah. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I think like I said before lah, in order for Cavani to excel, he needs services. So from what I see in the team, services from the width currently not
Mm.
so lah, except for Telles, but Telles also we don't know what's going to happen still. So on the right, AWD cannot do anything. So in that sense, I don't think he is going to start. I think they will Ole will still persist with Martial and Rashford. On the right, maybe
Mm.
Greenwood, yes. But he will come on lah. He will come on, and also maybe some easy games he will play like League Cup and all that lah. But yeah lah, like like I said lah, Cavani needs service. Like
Mm.
Rashford doesn't do service. He will
That's right.
definitely get the
Oh,
ball, dribble, cut inside, and shoot. That's what he
yeah,
does.
yeah.
Greenwood also, Greenwood
Cut
also cut
inside.
inside,
Yeah, cut
shoot.
inside.
So cut inside, shoot. So these people are not the service type attackers lah. So what for you give Cavani? I I think it. I rasa macam tu lah. I think macam tu lah. So he will not play. But when he plays, then Solskjaer needs to have a certain uh, instructions lah to their wingers lah to make sure that the ball land on Cavani lah, give him the ball lah.
Yeah, there is no way Cavani can do an immediate impact. Betul lah. I mean,
Yep.
yeah, I mean, there's no
Pogba
way
and
he can.
Bruno, Pogba and Bruno also has to play a role lah in that sense that they need to provide them as well lah. Provide to Cavani, provide to the wingers, etc. But
Yeah,
in order for that to happen, Pogba has to play further up lah. Bruno also have to play further up. Just play 4-3-3 lah. No more this 4-2-3-1 bullshit lah. No more lah. Just play
yeah,
the normal 4-3-3 because nobody plays with a number 10 anymore. Nobody.
yeah. No, no. Everybody. Yeah, I just don't get how, like, that the game is going back. Why don't you just switch it up? Like Pogba and Bruno kata, okay, Pogba comes to Bruno. Hey, bro, I don't think this is working. You just switch with me lah. I play up, you play down lah. I mean, I don't know if they do this kind of things in the game because I know like other teams they do that, like they switch it up halfway. And
I don't know. Yeah,
why don't we do that?
I don't know because Ole is a bum mah. Apa lagi bro? Dia macam rigid gila lah bro. Even kau
That
okay,
one thing,
you have to play from the back every single time. What the fuck? If you cannot play from the back, you don't have to play from the back. Cannot be lah Bayi
I
lah.
don't know why.
Cannot
I don't
be
know why you
Bayi.
want to. Yeah.
Bayi who is very technically gifted is so stupid to pass it there. Cannot be lah. It must be instruction from the coaches saying that okay, we have to play this way only. That's it. And you play this passing from the back. You need to have good defenders who can pass it from the back. You have Shaw,
Yeah.
you have AWD. What's gonna happen? Crazy man.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in. I mean, you're talking about centre back, right? Daniel also has commented. What's the centre back partnership going to be for the next game, bro? Centre back partnership for there is no defenders, bro. Now for the United, so we will have. I heard some rumors. That Ole might actually use Luke Shaw to be a left centre back.
Yeah. That
Okay.
is the only place where Luke Shaw plays really well. If you remember when United play three at the back, Shaw has always performed when he plays where he is always static. He doesn't have to go up and down. Then
Yeah.
he's good there lah. But
Yeah.
not as a wing back. Cannot.
Amar, what do you think, bro? Like left centre back. Kalau Luke Shaw main left centre back, who will play his partner? Who will be his partner? Bailey lagi ke atau you want to put Maguire? Because Maguire won't be. Yeah, I mean, like, what do you think?
Maguire memang still main lah, anak emas.
Ah,
Macam
that is true, bro.
macam
I can't lie.
Bailey tengah injured sekarang.
Jadi
International
kata
game.
dia okey.
Dia
Dia post
okey.
kat Instagram dia kata dia okey.
Tak boleh
Tak
nak
tahu lah.
expect lah. Macam defense sekarang ni, padahal boleh je bagi player lain main. Macam Tender Mengi ke main kan. Tapi itulah. Maybe next game akan kekalkan yang sama lah. Macam Lindelof, Maguire dengan siapa? Luke Shaw akan main. Macam main 3 defense lah. Mungkin dia lebihkan AWB dengan Telles kepada dengan apa? Right wing back wing back.
If
Sebab
that
Telles pun
happens,
dah start training apa semua kan.
If Ole starts to play 3 centre backs, then you know he is not confident at all lah currently.
Betul.
You know
Sebab dia jarang buat lah.
he is actually trying to save his job ah. Itu je lah.
Itu je lah. Untuk
Daniel's comment, bro, is the best. I thought Luke Shaw was quite short, but the fella is 6 foot. Hey, it's true or no? The guy is 6 foot. No, he's not short. I mean, for Asian standard, he's quite tall lah, basically.
Asian standard is very tall lah. 6
Asian
6 foot 2. 6 foot 2 is
6
quite
foot
tall lah.
That's quite tall. Yeah.
Sama.
So
6 kaki.
okay. I have this thing, but okay, all right. So do you think Maguire should be stripped of his captaincy?
Yes.
Patut.
Why?
Yes. Okay. Captain if you want to give someone captain, you need to be someone senior. Someone senior who, meaning to say, not to say age senior, but he has been at the club for quite some time. No, because they are the ones who really know what's happening. De Gea is the most senior currently right now because he has tasted Premier League. He has been with Sir Alex Ferguson before, so he knows what's going on. And Phil Jones, yes. So if you give someone from the outside, the captaincy, it will hurt the ego of the current players. That's the main issue, because when that happens, people will start to talk behind your back, and the harmony is not there. United has a clique. They have cliques in the team currently right now. Like some are following this color, some are following this color. So that is not good now. So to me, Maguire needs to be stripped off because he doesn't command. That's the thing. He doesn't command the back line. His teammate. I never see him shouting and all. If you are a centre back, if you are a captain, then you need to really make. You need to command your line lah. Basically, I think he cannot prolong anymore lah. But Ole will still give it to him because he anak mas lah tadi. So he will still give it to him, and then that's why I don't like Ole lah. His decision, I cannot believe it.
In your team, right? If you have favoritism and all that, you will definitely have your favorite player lah, for sure. I mean, if you are a manager, you have your favorite player. That is normal. However, you have to be very smart, and you have to be smart enough to manage the ego of all the players. Because if you reward and credit someone who plays badly, and you call him the captain, and you want him to lead by example, and plays badly again and again. Play badly memang tak apa, bro. Kalau you are an athlete, there are games you will play badly lah. Okay, and it's not your day and all that. But when you do it repetitively, right, then you realize, like, man, like, are you are you doing that because he's the England captain? Okay, is it
Is he
political?
the England captain? No. I think
No, no,
Kane
I
is
mean
the
like
England captain, right?
sometimes Henderson, right, the England captain.
Oh, Henderson also, yeah.
Macam
Yeah.
game malam tu
Tapi
apa?
But mostly Kane, right?
Harry
Harry
Kane.
Kane kan captain England.
Harry Kane betul.
Harry Kane. Sorry.
Tapi game
No,
malam
but
tu ni siapa
he is
yang Atletico punya player? Main Spurs.
Trippier.
Trippier captain dia tu.
Trippier. No, what I'm saying is he's the main defender. He's the main defender for England.
Main defender
Okay.
lah.
If
Untuk back
he
defender.
if Ole slates him, okay, if Ole slates him, what are you saying to the England punya team? Are you saying that the England main defender is crap? Okay, that means it's a backfiring thing to Ole also. That means it clearly shows that Ole does not know how to manage a great defender like Maguire. Faham tak? So if a good player like Maguire is in the squad and he's doing all this nonsense, does that mean that the fault is actually the manager, because the manager is not bringing the best out of him? Okay, because honestly, when he was in Leicester, he's actually good, bro. He's not bad. He's actually good, and in fact, he did very well in Leicester, and that's why the price tag is
Even
80
dia ada
million.
partner.
Sebab dia ada partner kan. Tapi it's not really about partner also. Maguire himself, he was good, okay. Tapi everyone know he was slow, okay. But when you come to United, I only go and cause him to play a ball playing centre back. So he needs to play the ball from the back, okay. And because he plays ball from the back, all right, he doesn't get to do it fast because he's a slow player, all right. And that whole tactic, right, really exposes the weaknesses of Maguire. Macam malu kalau tengok Maguire main sekarang. Like Maguire is slow and he main bola from the back and all that. As a manager, you have to bring the best. You have to bring the best out of him, but you are actually exposing his weaknesses. So that's why I don't understand. Like does Ole really know like his tactics kind of thing?
Dekat Leicester, they played with a low block. If you realize Leicester during that time, they play with a low block. So when you play with a low block, it's easier to defend. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So when it's easier to defend, the defenders look amazing. Because Leicester plays normally, they will get a really they play wing, but they play low block. But whenever they have the chance, they will release Vardy as fast as they can. They will release Vardy. They will
Vardy
release
is fast lah. I mean, he's the fastest.
like the Mahrez, the whoever, they will release it very very fast. So when last year when United play, when we played okay under Ole, we played with a low block as well. We mostly we counter, So now when we try to gain control of the game, it exposes a lot of things. There's no more low block. We play with the high line. So when we play with the high line with slow defenders, mati lah bro. And then one is slow defenders, another is defenders who are positioning. Their positioning is very very weak. So memang kacau lah.
Yeah lah, because if
Maguire, to me, like you said just now about England, fuck England. I don't care about England. To me, if I am the manager, I don't care about England. Nasib dia nak jatuh form ke apa ke. What I want is you perform for my club. I don't care lah. If you are not performing well as a captain, strip it off. If you down ke apa ke, then take him out of the team, put someone else lah. And then you tweak lah your tactic macam mana kan. You pandai-pandai lah buat. And then don't play Matip and play Fred, because Matip is slow. When you have slow defenders, you need fast defensive midfielders. So Fred is the guy. Like McTominay is quite fast also. He is robust. But McTominay technical ability tak boleh lawan lah dengan Fred. Fred in tight spaces he can clear. He can he can, he can do olays lah. He can do, he can flick. He can,
Brazil
he's
Yeah.
style
good
lah.
in that sense.
Yeah, because Fred actually, I rate Fred lah. I do rate him, like I rate him highly lah.
Yes,
For me,
I like him, man. I really like him. When United bought him,
really,
I love it. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, like Fred. Okay, kalau Fred is in the squad, you can really see the difference. Not gonna lie, you can really know that there's something different about the squad because Fred plays. It's not the same. It's not the same like how when Matic plays. When Matic plays, you will know that macam ada dilly dally. You will feel like macam lagging then you feel
Game
like macam
slow.
lambat.
tak nak
Game
main,
slow.
tak nak main, game
Betul.
slow. But
Bosan.
not to say that Matic is bad. Matic is actually okay. He can play, but his prime is over already. Matic prime is
Yeah.
over. Okay. Matic can pass, but his prime is over. Okay. Tapi when Fred plays, okay, simple lah. Masa dia main, what they call versus Brighton. You all remember I think the League Cup is a League Cup Brighton. You know the one that we played, like one of the first
Mata
time we
main
play
tu.
Brighton in PL, and then we played again in League Cup,
Brighton
right?
game.
Fred played, yeah, and then Mata played, and then you
Mata
can see
play.
when the big played. Then you see it's like fresh. You see how they play, so fresh. The ball is breaking the line, main through pass je. So what's the problem with not using Fred? I mean, like this the thing. This is the thing. Like I was reading the Athletic the other day, and they said there's a hierarchy now. Okay, so apparently there's a hierarchy now in the United Club. Like who is number one, who is number two. I'm like hierarchy kepala otak kau. Kau nak main dengan Crystal Palace pun kau kalah. Like you play with right. You play with the average boys. You nak kau nak tahan Wilfred Zaha pun kau tak boleh nak tahan dengan dia. Apa hierarchy apa konon hierarchy kau dekat Carrington, So for me it's like if you really want to show hierarchy, you have to show in the pitch. You are the boss in the pitch, okay? So Bruno is actually he's that kind of guy. He's the hierarchy. He's like the boss on the field. He will slate you. Like if you crap, he will slate you. But for my question is, if Bruno plays crap, who is slating Bruno? Who is telling him off? Faham tak? Tak ada siapa.
Tak ada siapa tegur.
Because he's the boss. Bruno is the boss. So it's the same thing with Maguire. Maguire is the main defender. Okay. If Maguire plays crap, who is going after Maguire? Tak ada siapa. So
Kita kena tarik.
itulah kena tibai kan.
Tarik.
Go the next day.
Syok kena tarik.
Kena tarik Syok kena tarik apa taktik tu bro. Like who is going to scold Maguire? Bro, what the heck you doing? Macam Maguire, macam Lindelof. Of course lah, we all know that Lindelof is not great.
Maguire juga.
Lindelof is average kan.
Lindelof yang dulu lah.
Like Lindelof is average, so Bruno will go and scold him. But have you seen Bruno going after even like Pogba? How many times Pogba loses the ball? How many times Pogba plays a bad game, ever since the season restarted. Pogba has been playing a bad game. The only game that he played quite well was actually the League Cup, which was, I think they subbed him and Mason Greenwood, right?
They
score
free kick.
Then he played well. Okay, he played well. But the rest of the time, he played badly. Who is actually criticizing them? Who is actually pressuring them? Who is pushing them? Tak ada siapa. So, kalau macam tu, memang jadi hierarchy lah. Macam jadi boss. Aku boss because I'm the best. I'm bigger than the club and all that. So, this kind of culture and mindset is already happening in Manchester United, guys. So,
dia macam berpuak lah dalam tu.
Dia puak-puak dinasti lah, dia panggil puak-puak dinosaur. Dia panggil. So, like I'm the better player than all of you and all that because honestly, if Bruno is going after all these guys, like scolding all of them, the players also will be like macam dia main power, konon macam dia main power lah, tapi dia pun hilang bola agak. Berapa kali dia hilang bola kan? So you are coming after me, but you also not doing your job properly, betul tak? And Ole will lose the dressing room lah. This is it lah. This is it.
Now, by that already Ole losing it already lah, because
Using yeah.
like you said, who is going to sleep Maguire, who is going to sleep Bruno, then it's going to be the manager lah. The manager needs to sleep them. I mean, senang lah. Tak payah sleep siapa-siapa. Kalau the manager is good, if everybody has respect for the manager, everybody will play well.
That's true.
That's it.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Orang akan takut untuk the players will be afraid to confront the manager if they play badly. Like seriously, if they respect the managers lah. No lah, Ole cannot lah.
Yeah, so that's the thing about Ole, right? He's like apparently he still gets angry, but the players that he gets angry with are really not on the squad anymore. Like Lingard is really not in lah. Yeah, macam dia memang tak suka Lingard lah. Lingard used to be a player that he likes. You know, Ole used to like. But I think that one game really Ole got pissed off with him, and until now Ole doesn't really play him anymore for big games and even regularly.
He first pissed off with Lingard when they were in America, I think, pre-season. You remember? You know, there's one incident where Lingard and Rashford is very close mates lah. So they stay in the same hotel room, stay in the same hotel apartment lah. So everybody has their own room. But there's this one video of Lingard in one of the room imitating sex scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the video, Rashford or whoever took the video and put it on Instagram story.
Oh.
So at that time it was a boom lah, because they're saying that because Lingard is junior, Rashford is junior, so you cannot do that. And plus, you are Lingard is kids love Lingard, you know. So when kids see this, it sends a very bad impression. All those things. That was the starting point that Ole got fed up with him lah. And then he also has his personal problem, right?
Yeah.
So he just went down after that. He just went south.
I know that one game, man. Like I think that one game, then I think Lingard was losing a lot of ball, getting dispossessed one game after one time after another. Then towards the end, then like I think Ole went to the touchline and he say like he told Lingard like Lingard. He screamed at him, Lingard, like, you know, if you lose the ball again, I will sub you. He said he will sub you or something like that. I think he told him. I think he was really pissed with Lingard, man. Yeah, so ever since then you don't see Lingard really playing regularly for Ole. And the problem with Lingard is you cannot also sell him because his wages are high. So it's just crazy lah what's going on in United now. Board pun ada isu, manager pun ada isu.
Player.
Macam mana nak maju? How do you Amar, what do you think, man? Like how
macam kami cakap lah, kena ada DOF tu lah untuk kembalikan ni balik.
Van der Sar lah, bro. Honestly, I feel like Van der Sar, you just come to United lah, bro. We need you lah. So
I mean DOF. I mean
DOF tu yang akan guide team lah.
The Glazers need to do something lah. Obviously, after 8 years, Edward must have a KPI also lah.
Macam tak ada KPI
I
dia
don't know
number.
lah. They need to have one lah. The Glazers, if they are serious, then they need to have one. They need to really look at what Edward is doing lah.
Yeah, because the only way, I mean, in the corporate club or like that and all that, the only way is to do a vote of no confidence. When they do a vote of no confidence on Woodward, it means the board directors come together, they vote him out lah. They vote Woodward out because Bartomeu is actually facing that. Barcelona punya CEO kan, dia punya president, Bartomeu. That guy is going through that right now. He's going to go through the vote of no confidence. So he's going to leave Barca also. So
Bertemu.
that's the thing lah. That's the only way to. But the thing is, the boards also they need to come together and vote him out lah. But the thing is, he keeps the books well. He's a good bookkeeper. That means bonus dapat, everyone get the share, commission dapat. Dividend dapat. Yeah, you're right. So dividend dapat. The all the returns and the revenues are all in check. So if that is the case, why would you do a vote of no confidence in someone who can give you good returns? So
put him as a CFO lah, bro. Put him as a CFO. Let him do that. But footballing terms, get someone else in.
yeah, I mean, it's crazy lah. But Newcastle game is coming soon, bro. What's your early prediction?
Kalah, bro.
Kalah.
Kalah, boy, bro. Tak nak kalah, bro. Jangan kalah.
Tak
Kalah,
kalah
bro.
Seria.
Kalah,
Seri
bro.
je, seri.
Seri pun paling cepat.
Very good.
Hey, bro. Kalau seri baik kalah, bro.
Kalah.
I like
Kalau
Fahmi.
seri baik kalah je.
Kalau menang nampak macam selesa sangat kan.
Nah, kalau menang nampak macam we are back.
Oh,
Fuck off.
okay.
Oi, tak nak. That's the worst.
Ah.
United fan base macam tu, bro. I'm so sorry to
Memang
say.
lah.
All the United fellas, they're all like that, you know. Once we start to win, we start to win 2 games, the media will say, is United back? Apa boyo United back? Kepala otak kau.
The games against Brighton.
Yeah.
Okay, we were played off the park, correct?
Yeah.
Brighton had 5 or 6 shots on the bar and the post, correct?
Yeah lah.
We should have lost that game 7, maybe 6, 7.
Yeah.
But when we scored the penalty and we won, the fan base, the Ole fan base, says that Ole got it right. What got it right, man? Hey, you crazy, got it right. With that style of play, we should have lost that game, and then you say Ole got it right. You're crazy,
Crazy.
Because gila, bro. Tak boleh. The fan base, they just don't see it. I don't know why they don't see it. I mean, Ole is a legend, blah blah blah. But look past that. Look past the legendary status. Yeah, he did well during his playing time. He was the best. Super sub. See, he's not even the first team player. He's the super sub at that time. Just because he scored the winning goal in the Champions League final. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that. He's a good legendary player for United. But look past that. Look at his managerial career now. He is a manager now. He is not a player anymore. He's a manager. So what is he doing as a manager? So many people say, the board didn't back him, blah, blah, blah. Why you say he didn't back him? Again with this saying that the club did not back him and all those stuff. The first season he got whoever he wants, Maguire, AWB, Bruno, and all that crap. Just because this summer he did not get who he wants, like obviously Sancho, then people got angry lah, because people got angry with the board. But Ole is clean slate lah. I cannot take it lah. I tak boleh lah.
Memang lah. No.
Kalau you tengok I kat Twitter, I dekat Twitter siapa yang support Ole lah, stupidly I will bang. Crazy. I tak puatin lah.
Tapi memang lah dari awal tu memang support pun yang masa
betul.
Semua masuk kan, semua jenis
aku bukan tak suka, aku pun suka masa kita tengah sedap, masa Ole baru masuk tu. I was like, hey, give him the contract lah.
Betul. Masa interim pun.
That is as a fan, that is a romantic, emotional kind of thing. You cannot decide on something that huge using romantic gestures or emotionally deciding on certain thing. Cannot. The club needs to really go through who is the best to take us forward in terms of experience. Yeah. That's why I hate also the club, because the club was the one who appoint Ole. He shouldn't be there in the first place. As an
That's right.
interim, okay.
That's
Leave
right.
him as
He shouldn't be
leave
there
him
in
as
the
an
first
interim,
place.
leave him as an interim until end of season. And then after end of season, and then you deliberate whether you want to give him or not after end of the season, not middle of the season. Once that's the thing. Once they give him the contract in the middle of the season, after that the performance drop like crazy.
Yeah.
They should
Yep.
Dia macam mana?
Definitely.
Dia
just waited
macam
until the end, because Pochettino was there for the.
Which is, yeah.
Dia macam mana,
But
dia
luckily
player
nobody
dia dah
said-
jadi legend player kan. Even
Yalah.
dia dah jadi legend player, lepas tu dia masuk jadi manager, macam club tak apa nak backup dia sangat. So dia akan, nama dia akan rosak kat situ. Dia macam
Betul.
jadi macam tak elok lah bila orang pandang dia kan. Oi, dia ni okey,
Bagi
masa
aku,
player okey, masa manager rosak. Tu
No,
yang macam
he-
tak sesuai lah
if
untuk
he really loves United, if he really wants United to be where they were, then he needs to just resign and say, I'm not cut it for this job.
betul.
Yeah.
That's
Betul.
it.
Tapi
You know,
I don't think he will do.
Nagelsmann, the Leipzig manager,
Leipzig. Leipzig. Yeah.
he got offered Real Madrid job before Zidane took over again.
Oh.
You know what he said? I'm not at that tier yet, so I reject.
Wah,
See,
gila. He really knows himself.
This type of players, this type of coaches, I tell you, will go very, very far.
He knows his level lah. He knows his he knows what he can offer.
And then only, he said he loves the club. He never once mentioned bad word or bad things about the management and Edward. Why? Because he wants to still be in there. He wants to save his job.
Jaga periuk nasi lah.
Dia beri nasib lah. Tapi you know, you cakap you sayang club. So you sayang club, then the owners and Ed is not doing a good job. Then cakap lah. Tapi tak nak cakap.
Tapi kalau
Dia
kena
takkan
pecat pun tak apa
Kalau
lah.
dia
Tak
cakap,
kisah.
dia kena buang kerja.
Betul.
You know, the only person who did that, who fight against Edward and the Glazers, Mourinho. Mourinho really wanted this job. He really wanted to do well in this job. When he did not get back, he really showed it to people. Keren tak? Betul-betul dia tunjuk. Cakap club ni apa, blah, blah. He did not say it directly, but you know, he is not happy with
daripada result 6-1 tu pun dah nampak lah kat situ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been exposed, man. Like, he's never done any. I mean, he's only been in the Premier League as a manager. Modern league tournament because dulu punya is different than now. Okay. Dulu you can use the same tactic over and over and over and again, and you
Ronaldo
still
can dribble, skill,
boleh dribble apa. Tapi
sekarang
you know,
trick sikit dah kena.
Betul. Sekarang with technology and all that, okay, managers study your team's tactics, you know. So you know why we struggle so much this season is because all the managers, they know our tactic already. They tahu lah macam mana kita punya what they know that we were going to play Pogba. If we play Pogba, they know how to press Pogba. If we play Matic, they know how to press Matic. Easy. If you press the middle, they know that Bruno, all his passes are not everything is what they call accurate. Okay, his average is 70% to 80%, bro, in the game. 70% in the game accuracy. As a player, as number 10 player, like a player of his caliber, for him to get 70 to 80%, I'm not disrespecting Bruno Fernandes. I'm not disrespecting Bruno Fernandes because I think that Bruno Fernandes has done a lot of things for the coach, for the squad. I think he's good, but whenever I watch football, I watch it for the game. I don't involve the politics. I don't involve the business, the Edward Wood Glazer. I just watch it. I watch
game
it as football. Because we are football fans. You know, we watch it as it is. Okay, and as a number 10 guy, right, number 10 midfielder, attacking midfielder like Bruno Fernandes, his accuracy is really off, bro. His accuracy is really off. But the good thing about Bruno is he's relentless. Means he's stubborn. He will keep going until he gets that one moment. His pass will get through, all right, and then he will assist. He will dapat assist. All right. So here's the thing about Bruno. But the thing about the kind of gameplay is you cannot do that all the time because the rivals and your opponents, they will study you. They will know
Baca.
that dia kan tahu dia punya taktik tau. Dia tahu dia punya Bruno punya movement. They will know how to press Bruno, and therefore Bruno yang all of you, I mean like the fan base, right? They say like, hey, Bruno is good. He is good, all right, but you will see more of his weaknesses in the coming days because the rival, they will expose all that. They'll expose that actually he cannot do certain things. Actually, he cannot hold the ball for very long. That's why he always passes when he gets the ball. Okay, all these things will be exposed because the rivals, they'll punish you. They will punish you when they know your weaknesses. So that is what they are doing. Mourinho is a masterclass. He's a master in all this. He will expose all of the United's defense and all that. So it's very easy. So the thing is, the problem right now with United right now is, the problem with United right now is our tactics. Yeah, our tactics and our game management. All right. It's not that we don't have tactics. Okay. It's not that we don't have game management, but they are so thin, shallow. Cetek tau. Macam there is no depth to the tactics. We always talk about squad depth, like we need players and all that, but we don't transition. We don't go from plan A to plan B to plan C, and we to keep attacking. Our plan A to plan B is plan A we attack, and then plan B we defend, and then we defend. We don't know how to defend because they say that Ole is not a defensive manager. He knows how to coach attack je. He won't coach defense. Then I'm like, then why is he even a manager if he cannot cover all parts of the football pitch? He cannot coach for the attack. He cannot coach for the defense. He cannot coach for the keeper. So that is my rant lah. My rant for Ole. Like there is so many things you could do. There is so many things you could add value because you have a good set of players. You look at our squad; they're all very good actually. But look at what we have become. So look at how Pogba is performing at the Portugal versus France game. He did so well because he played the Jack Grealish game. He played the same role like how Grealish played. So why is it so hard? So let's see the Newcastle game. Alex Salami said, I still think Ole should stay. Bro.
No, bro. I mean, in other capacity, okay. In other capacity, okay. Like for instance, DOF ke apa ke, as an advisor ke apa gitu. Tapi as a manager, no lah. As a DOF, I think he can do a good job also lah. He knows what United need. He knows how United play attacking, fast attacking. He knows what United, what the play they need. But
yeah, he knows the culture.
He knows the culture. That's okay. DOF, you need someone like that. You need someone who knows the culture. So, in terms of coaching, do not come near lah, please lah. I mean, it's already been seen that you have not improved AWB, you have not improved Daniel James, you've not improved Maguire. I don't know who you can say that you have improved at United. I cannot see anyone.
Yeah, I think
yang nampak satu news yang kata apa, Ryan Giggs akan jadi pengganti Ole. Itu pun
fuck all these ex players mah. Cukup lah.
Jangan rosakkan player legend.
Jangan. Not now lah. When you really prove to me, to us, to the fans that you can take the job, your experience wise, you are very very good, then okay. Now this is still with just Wales. It's not on a day-to-day basis type of coaching. No. So better get someone who is really at that level already, i.e. Pochettino, who is currently available. That's it. Hey
Yeah,
bro, Joe, sorry to say, but I think I have to go lah.
no problem, no problem. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
have uh,
See you.
I have golf tomorrow.
Hey, golf
I'm
with
playing
me.
golf tomorrow morning.
One more day before
Yeah,
CMCO.
yeah. Okay, bro.
Okay, okay. Have a good
Alright.
one, bro.
Okay.
Have a
So,
good one. Nice to have you.
do we have any match preview coming up?
Yeah, I think we'll have a match preview coming up. I will let you guys know, but I'll definitely let you guys know, and we will definitely have a match preview coming up for the Newcastle game.
Yeah.
So think about the game. Send in your early predictions, and let's see what happens, lah. Let's
All
see
right,
what
just let
happens.
me know, Joe.
Yeah, yeah, we'll let you know.
Okay,
Alright.
Amar.
Alright, okay.
Ciao, guys.
Thank
Ciao,
you.
ciao. Yeah. So Amar, itulah that's what I'm saying. It's not like I'm going against Ole, right? It's not that I'm doing all this because I don't like Ole and all that. I know what Ole has done. Okay, Ole dia punya culture and all that, but untuk go to the next level, we cannot use his
Tak nampak.
tactics because from a football point of view, not from a feelings point of view. Kalau feelings, I really want Ole to stay. You know not? Like I want Ole to stay because he is our club legend, and if he can lead us to win the title, being a club legend, bro, that is massive. That is unbelievable. Yeah, that is unbelievable. That is crazy. And we want that to happen, kan? Because we are the apa ni, fan base. We want that to happen. Tapi because we are not just United fan. We are also fan of football. So we want to see good football. We want to see good tactics. We want to see how they play, like intelligently. And it's so hard to see that, in these days with Ole because he's just getting it wrong. Macam trial and error lah. Like he'll try and then silap. He gets into an error and then
Dia
he
buat
doesn't
lagi.
do anything about it. And then he next game he
Tak
try.
ready dia.
Tapi you cannot do that in this level, right? Premier League.
Sebab
If you come to Premier League,
itulah,
you need to be ready.
masa awal tu dia okey lagi tau. Macam sekarang ni kita dah nampak lah dia
Yeah.
punya result macam mana kan. So memang tunggulah game ni macam mana.
Let's see. I mean, this would be the fourth game.
Penentuan lah.
Yeah. This would be a deciding game for Ole. I really believe that. But if he loses his game, he'll definitely leave. I believe that. But they will not sack him now lah.
Betul.
They
Dia
will not
akan
sack him now.
ambil
I
proses
think
lah.
they'll wait.
Proses lah.
Yeah, they'll wait for him for
Untuk
another 2
proses
3
lah.
games.
Mungkin
Correct.
dia akan buatkan kontak untuk backup ke macam memang dah rumus
correct.
kata Pochettino kan.
So they will so if he loses or draw, if he draw or lose the coming game, they will wait for another 3 more games and then he's going to get the call.
Itulah rasanya macam kalau dia resign pun okey lagi lah daripada kena sack.
Yeah, he needs to either resign ke or
resign
tell
tu
the
lagi
truth
the
lah.
best choice lah maksudnya. Dia
Like he
macam
say, okay,
jagalah dia punya tu kan, dia punya result dia tu.
because sad bro, kalau legend macam tu kan, a legend like that to
Kena
get
sack.
sacked,
Ui.
it's sad, Yeah, so it's
Kesian
not
lah.
because like macam manager like Pep and then like Klopp and like Mourinho, diorang never mind because they are all managers.
Macam Zidane pun
semua,
Zidane pun sebelum ni dia tak dapat result yang okey, dia resign, bukannya dia kena sack.
Yeah. So that's the
Sebab
thing.
dia tak puas hati dengan owner kan.
Yalah,
Telles,
Florentino, yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, like if you have to be honest, like at least be honest. Terus terang Terus terang dengan apa ni, with the people around you, say that okay, this is what going on in the club. I don't think this apa ni the future of the club is something that I can do. I will leave the club in good
In a
hands,
good
and I will let the club to decide the best for United, and
betul.
then thank the fans. Itu je.
Sampai
It's
ada masa
okay.
kalau nak dapatkan DOF, panggil je lah. Itu je.
Yeah, because DOF dia, kalau ada DOF, the DOF dia akan rancang untuk masa depan,
Untuk masa depan.
and the DOF
Dia akan manage
usually,
untuk player mana yang akan kita bid.
player mana, what kind of profile of players.
So memang dah nampak dah kat situ yang Ole ni jenis macam okay, dia dah tahu dah player mana yang okay untuk MU. So memang kalau dia jadi macam Fahmi sebelum ni pun cakap pun, dia kata sesuai lah kalau Ole jadi DOF, Pochettino jadi coach. So ada macam dia punya sepakat lah. Partnership
Sepakat,
lah.
partnership. And I also know that Ole ni, he's the jenis yang he will accommodate. That means he will ikut. So kalau manager like Pochettino say, okay, I want this kind of style. If Ole was the DOF, Ole will follow. Ole will get the kind of players. Okay. But the DOF role is usually very powerful because you cannot simply sack the DOF, because the DOF is the one who macam pertahankan the philosophy of the club.
Dia macam hidupkan balik lah semangat team tu. Macam mana David Gill pernah buat sebelum ni.
That's the reason. That's why I feel like Woodward, I think he has control issues. Because he has control issues, he doesn't want to what they call hire DOF. Kalau hire DOF tu akan influence.
Markup lah. Markup lah.
The DOF, the apa ni, the DOF will minta influence. And then Woodward pun dia punya pengaruh dia akan kurang lah. Kan? Yeah, so that's the thing about Amar Hazim. Okay, hey guys who are online with us.
My brothers.
Oh, your brother. Hi guys. Yeah, good to have you guys online. And kira macam we are talking about how Ole can be better because we have no heart for him. Macam tak ada hati lah, tak sampai hati to see him get sacked.
Padahal topik hari ni nak sembang pasal Cavani dengan Telles, tapi dah masuk dengan ni pula. Tak ada sebab apa tau, macam sekarang ni kan kita nak sembang Cavani dengan Telles ni macam benda macam Cavani macam kita tahu sendiri, signing macam tak jangka langsung, tiba-tiba boleh masuk. Macam tak ada dalam perancangan.
Macam you feel keliru kan. Macam tak ada function. Like actually kalau dia masuk, dia main apa? Like dia main striker tapi Marshall main mana?
Dia nak fikir player lain pula. Macam tu lah. Tu macam itulah.
And then you want to tak faham. Like, then if you bench Cavani, macam Cavani dia strong character. That means you cannot simply bench him. Nanti dia mogok.
Mengamuk lah. Macam Van Nistelrooy lah. Van Nistelrooy dulu mengamuk sebab gaduh dengan CR juga tau. Sebab dia kena bench.
Dia kena bench kan.
Dalam Ferguson jual dia.
Tak kan. Biasa lah kan.
Dia macam mana lah. Macam case Beckham dulu lah kan. Pernah gaduh dengan Ferguson. Lalas dia jual.
Kalau gaduh dengan bos, memang lah. Tapi Ferguson dia memang bos. Memang David Gill dulu tu, he really trust.
Memang trust
lah. All the decision.
Dia akan support lah Ferguson.
Dia akan support. So like, but today we don't have that kind of structure in the club. The club dah besar kan. Kalau club dah besar, dia ada CEO. Lepas tu dia ada punya finance, dia ada dia punya legal team.
Scout.
Dia ada dia punya dia ada scout dia. And scout dia, they don't just work for United. The scout also works for other clubs.
Agent, player kadang.
Agent. And then, so this scout is all outsourced juga. They don't necessarily work for the club. And so, because of that, there's so many things going on in the club. So, you cannot do like how Alex Ferguson used to do. Okay, Alex Ferguson, dia tibai semua. He takes all the roles, alright. Tapi now the club is big. Yeah, so kalau the club is big, you need to put a structure. Okay, this is your role. Ni tugas kau. Ni pengaruh kau. Okay, this is what you can do. So my pendapat is, why don't we get a DOF? Dapat DOF, main cantik, dapat player, and the thing about DOF is, good DOF, if you get a good DOF ni dibayar dengan agent tau. Dapat player murah, tapi talent, faham tak? Highly talented, cost effective, boleh negotiate. Ni dia pergi bawa masuk Ed Woodward dia kan sombong kan. You cannot even talk to him directly. You have to go through his PR to talk to him. Kan? Siapa nak negotiate dengan kau? If you sombong, kan? Kau tak baik, your relationship with the agent also not good. Faham tak? So, memang Dortmund will not
Itu yang
negotiate.
dia markup harga tu.
Yelah.
Harga
You will not
harga
negotiate, yes. Kalau you are a DOF, because if you are a DOF, you have to be a DOF yang pernah jadi DOF, faham tak? Club lain. If you have been a DOF in other clubs, your contact with the agent all tip-top lah. Memang tip-top. Like, you are really good with the agents. So, when the agent nak jual player dia kat kau,
Dia akan berani
it's
lah dia.
easy for you to negotiate.
Betul.
Senang lah. You want negotiate, ni budget kita kan. This is my budget. I want this player. You tengok, you see City, all their players, mana
Company.
ada lebih daripada 80,000 ke? I mean, lebih daripada 60,000.
Company pun dia dah jadi DOF lah untuk ni City kan.
City dia punya
Macam mana
DOF
dia company.
Kichi apa nama dia? Apa?
Kichi
I don't know what his
Company.
name lah, but
Company bukan.
yeah. No, bukan. Ada DOF dia, apa nama dia? DOF dia kan. Tapi the DOF is good, man. Any player that they get, quality player, Gundogan. Last time, Bernardo Silva.
Yang baru ni, Ferran Torres.
Ruben Dias, 50,000 lah. You know, all these players yang top players, the cap is 50,000. Tapi negotiate dengan United.
Aduh.
It's because Woodward, he's not a good, he doesn't have a good relationship with players and agents. So if he doesn't have a good macam buat sales kan, if you don't have a good relationship, you just say I want to negotiate, tak dapat lah, you won't get lah. So tu je lah korang. I hope you guys at the comment section, you guys are doing well, and you guys are faithfully following us through the stream. And today also we have 2 hours of stream. We talk mostly about Ole and how Ole can improve in terms of tactics, and how Cavani and Telles can link up with each other, and Telles can also play.
Tak sabar tengok Telles main.
How Telles can play the overlap, right? And how Cavani can actually play can play a false nine actually. But I think he can take Mason Greenwood's place also. So my only hope for United is the first step. The first step right now is change your tactics for Newcastle. Change itu je. Just win, okay? Don't need to think about anything. Just change your tactics and win the game, the coming game. Amar, what do you want to say before we end the call, we end the stream?
Tu lah, macam kalau nak harapkan menang pun tak tahu lah, takut nanti ramai yang rasa selesa kan bila dah kalau menang. At least kalau dapat seri pun kira okey lah. Just seri pun tu. Jangan kalah lah, seri pun tak apa lah. Itu je.
As long as we
harapan.
I have a feeling that we will lose, but hopefully we don't lose lah.
Sebab kita pun dah kena scam setiap season ni.
Yelah, Newcastle always kena kan.
So nak expect game yang akan datang ni macam tak apa nak bagi hype sangat lah. Macam lain.
Jobin, I
kalau,
want to mention,
at least kalau macam kita jenis team yang bagi saingan, okey lah, kita boleh expect lah, tinggi lah. So kalau game untuk next game Newcastle ni maybe seri lah. Mungkin dia orang akan fokus untuk UCL.
Oops. Yeah, so Jovi kata off topic, but have you guys played FIFA 21? Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
guy,
play, I
right?
play.
This guy here, he plays lots of FIFA. Follow him on his Twitter. He talks about his games as well. So you can follow him on Twitter, and his Twitter handle is Amar Haikal. AmarHaiqall. So follow him on Twitter. He talks a lot about FIFA, and you guys can go and share. I don't play FIFA because I I don't seem to have time to
Yeah,
play games. So I hope you guys are doing well. We
right.
most likely do a match preview for the coming Newcastle game. So stay tuned, and thank you for supporting the football juice. See you
Alright.
guys.
Thank you, John.
See you.
Right. See you later.